agor we call to obiaki we like to say because they my sister could got sick and I have maybe I could do I could for her and he got sick and like call to all the we got I did a good that I will not down there what got we got we called the how to do this go I without and we now get to got to not without so here it called to and the key go talking about the tail of we come
this new character, he's like, this is your fault. Ooh, like, who, okay, I don't know. Again, the way this is kind of cut in the trailer, it makes it seem like, oh, like the statue falling is like his doing or something. I don't know. But who is he? I don't know. Like, does he have a name? I don't know. Maybe this is a character from, again, earlier Wings Club seasons. I have no idea. I do not recognize this design. But yeah, he looks fierce. We got some like dark eyeshadow going on, like liner, almost some bright blue eyes, the hair. He looks he almost looks like a character from like Kingdom Hearts or something. So it's kind of weird at like how like the girls all have like big eyes, and then like all the boys have like these like Kingdom Hearts anime looking jaw lines, and like some of the proportions are really, I don't know, it's a little bit off. You'll see what I mean as we keep moving on. But yeah, he looks interesting. Who is he? We'll have to find out. And so yeah, interesting. Stella, Flora, Bloom here are wearing like, I don't know, like construction clothing, like they're cleaning or something. Okay, again, why? I don't know. But yeah, I know for a fact that Stella would not be caught dead wearing something plain like this if it weren't for a good reason. So there must be a good reason. So she's like, oh yeah, by the way, so Stella's like, hey, don't go easy on my friend. So like, yay, Stella's, defending Bloom. We love to see it. But so Bloom's feeling down. She's, I guess, feeling overwhelmed. And so we see her parents here back in Gardenia. Is that the name of her hometown? Again, I forget. But they look really nice, and they actually look really, really accurate to the original designs. Her dad and her dad is a fireman, and her mom, I believe, runs a gardening shop, or like a flower shop, right? And so we actually see a shot here of Mitzi as well in the bathroom of her school bathroom. She's like, "Oh, you're in big trouble, Bloom." Okay, yeah, I don't know. And then here, we see like her dad hugging Bloom, again, fireman. So I guess, I don't know why. Maybe this is like back in her school, like home, like human school, or not, because we do see here a character who seems to be a specialist. So I'm not really sure, but something has happened. And then here we see Icy. She bumps into Bloom. And then we see a little confrontation here of their powers, and that's how Icy can tell that, ooh, by the way, love this close-up, love the mascara, she looks fierce, but that's how she can tell, like, Bloom is a fire fairy. Oh yeah, here's Darcy and Stormy as well. Their casual outfits look really fun, and then Darcy's like, no, Stormy, she's like, I don't like her, so yeah. Here's the headmistress of the other school, like, because there's like two headmistresses, right? Like there's one Faragonda for like the good fairies, and then there's this one for like the bad fairies. I'm not sure. Again, catch me up. Let me know kindly in the comments. I don't know her name, but yeah. So she's like, why are you so interested in Bloom? And then we see a little close up of Bloom, concerned, holding her books. By the way, I also love that her diary is like Nico inspired. And then we see a close up of this villain, who, again, I'm not sure what his name is. Maybe he has a name, maybe you know. But he is plotting to get the powers from Bloom with the help of the tricks. Spoiler. It's pretty obvious. But here's a shot of the girls out and about in the wilderness. They have their little sporty gear on, and some of these hairstyles look a little questionable. Like, what is this?
I just walk with like
Stella, like, what are you? I don't know. But here, so yeah, Bloom is like, hey, we should form a club. And then they're like, well, what should we call it? And then she's like, Winx. And then Aisha's like, well, what does Winx stand for? And then Bloom's like, who cares? Who cares? It's like, okay, well, okay, like, does it matter? Like, no.
I
And
don't
it's
want
just so
to
funny.
get
Like,
I just don't like it.
like Bloom is just like, so,
Kakao
yeah,
did
who
feels like
cares?
good every guy on.
Does it matter? Like, no. And then she's
Like,
like,
what can we
she
do,
does like her little, fairy pose, and it's like, oh, yay, winks. Okay. Anyway, also some artwork here, which
I think
I don't know,
like all
looks a
the
little
dog with
suspicious.
they
Like,
can
is
be
that
all the
AI? I don't know.
So
But yeah,
I did
Nico,
they
adorable.
like we got
And then here we see the girls, rejoicing. I don't know, I guess, like, yeah, just Muses playing instruments. Aisha's dancing here in the hallway, which actually will play a big role to her character this season. And then here, breaking news. We have our first look at the specialist, Timmy, Sky, Raven,
oh yeah,
and,
here you like going
Griffin,
guy.
and Brandon. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna let this sink in. Okay, what do you think? So Timmy, he looks a little bit cursed. I don't know. He looks like a Annabelle doll gone wrong. I'm not sure. And then Sky. We'll get to Sky because we have a close up later. Here's Riven. Okay. I mean, he looks like Riven. He has the angry expression, so he looks like himself at least. And here is very Riven. Brandon. Oh my God, Brandon. When is the makeup launch coming? What is happening? I mean, I don't know. Like, why is Brandon wearing lip gloss? Like, I mean, does it matter? No, like, it's fine if he is, but like, are they gonna actually make it a point to, tell the audience like he's into make? I don't know. Like, what's going on? Like, he has some eyeshadow and he's got like the arched eyebrow. Like, what? I don't know. So yeah, Sky, he sees Bloom, and obviously instantly he's in love. And yeah, I don't know, like the other two, they look so funny. Like, Timmy, what happened to you? And Brandon, like, what? He again, like, he looks cursed. Like, he just looks not like himself. Yeah, and then yeah, so Sky, he looks like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Yeah,
The hairstyle, I think, is really the main thing that makes him look like that. I don't know, and like the smile.
Yeah, me I could tell you
Wow, he looks creepy. I don't know. Anyway, Bloom likes what she sees. Unlike us, she loves Sky for what he, for who he is inside. She doesn't care if he looks funny. So she's like, yay, he's hot. And then we see a little close-up of the specialist training or whatever. Bloom is training as well. We have a close-up of the classroom of her teacher. And then here is a close-up of, the girls studying, hanging out. Really cute. Here's a book of the history of Domino. Okay. AKA Bloom's hometown, right? Like, that's her home planet? Yeah, correct me kindly. But I don't know. And then here's the villain, the same one we saw before, but he's like in a purple aura. I guess he's trapped, or maybe that's his power emanating from him. He's basically saying how, give me power, give me Bloom's power, and I will give you what you want. And so here we get a close up of Bloom back in the classroom scene, where it's like kind of like it looks like the human school that she goes to, and she loses control of her power, seemingly. And that's when we see, the tricks are actually here attacking her, or again, maybe draining her power. I'm not sure. But yeah, Bloom loses control. We see the specialist here in the background. And then here's a close up of the villain again, like just talking more about his.
Yeah.
The same spiel. So yeah, the tricks look amazing, but yeah, Bloom again. This is all like in the same classroom scene. Bloom, I guess.
Get that.
Then this specialist comes in to defend Bloom. Or again, who is she? I don't know. And so we get a close up here of a new monster. Okay, it's Panopea. Here's Yusa, Aisha running into this hallway. Bloom with the girls doing their little pose, getting ready to battle, fight, fun. Bloom here transforming into her fairy form, which yeah, looks really explosive. We see Stella here using one of her spells, which looks fun with her little wand.
Oh, wow. Oh. No, guys. And that's how I got mark I saw. I don't want to get a good cook if I can. I'll go with you. Okay, I'll do that now.
Fun with her little wand, with her scepter. And then here they are flying above the lake or sea or whatever. And it's probably like a lake, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. We cannot see the entire picture here. But yeah, it looks really fun, very naturey, obviously. Here's a close-up of Tekna. She looks really cool. And yeah, I guess this is like one of her first times when she transforms because it looks like Bloom is still like figuring out how to fly and whatnot. So really fun. And then here is Bloom actually shooting a spell at Icy. You know, hard to see, but that's basically them. And then we see some more flying. And here, the last shot is of this pond area with Bloom transformed. And then out of this pond comes out Daphne, aka Bloom's long-lost sister, you know. And I'm not sure how the story goes, but I believe she's trapped here. That's why she looks golden, and she's like a light spirit for now. And that's why she's like coming out of the water. And then, you know, we hear her say, Bloom, you know, like she kind of says her name. And we see Bloom looking at Daphne, and I guess this is gonna be like the exposition scene of like where Bloom finds out she has a sister and like her home planet or whatever, her parents, you know. So gonna be very interesting to see this play out.
Yeah.
And then we see a close-up of Faragonda talking to Bloom, basically about like you have to find out your true powers, who you are. And yeah, that's basically the trailer. The Winx is back. The Winx are back. The magic is back on Netflix, October 2nd.
Oh, Netflix. Great, Netflix. Correct. So, okay. I hope that I don't think YouTube because I don't have Netflix. Because what the YouTube guys want?
No, like it didn't feel like a good trailer. Like
well, I'm going to tell you, Sophie can go back at the yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It looks polished. I guess is the main thing. It looks like a clean, polished, animated, the animated show. Very similar to previous animated shows. Again, like Miraculous. Like I hate to keep, you know, comparing it, but I mean, they are very similar. Even down to the Playmates toys making the both of their toys, the dolls. So, but what do you think of this trailer breakdown of the trailer? Like, did you like it? Are you excited to watch it on Netflix on October? And apparently there's going to be like 2 parts. Like the first part releases in October, and I guess the second part releases a month later or so. I'm not sure, but you know, with time, I'm sure we'll have details. Anyway, October, it's coming. It's very soon. It's a couple months. I mean, it's still.
Hold on. I thought because they had all the episodes still all day. Because way too much. Like, you know, more. They had to like all see to what is it say? I guess because they want a good job back up. I got okay connect you could all to do a day. And because of that, I could like you know see a walk to that bed. And then with like more that could do what it going to see 2 grand all that all day. But guy the guy had I mean all these days I mean all that forget. Hey guy hope you bye.